Hello sir, my name is Nelayan with student ID 25030501113. And this time I will present about our blogspot with the title Kehidupan para Nelayan di Pesisir Trikora. For the introduction, Indonesia is widely recognized as a maritime nation where coastal life plays a central role in shaping cultural identity and economic survival. One of the regions that clearly reflect this maritime character is the Trikora coast, located on Bintan Island in the Rio Island province. Along this coastline, the sea is not merely geographic feature, but the core of the everyday life for local fishermen. Their daily routines believe that social structure are deeply connected to the rhythm of the ocean. For generations, fishermen on the Trikora coast have relied on traditional knowledge to sustain their livelihoods. Fishing activities are not only economic, but practice also cultural expression shaped by ecological awareness and spiritual value. These traditions have enabled coastal communities to coexist with marine environment in relatively balanced way long before the concept of sustainability became a global concern. The life of fishermen on the Trikora coast represent a meaningful integration of traditional ecological knowledge, spiritual value, and sustainable fishing practice, offering an important perspective on how coastal communities can maintain harmony with the marine environment amid modern challenges. Next topic about Kelam as a representation of traditional fishing life. One of the most distinctive elements of fisherman life on the Trikora coast is the use of Kelam. What is Kelam? Kelam is a traditional offshore fishing platform constructed from wood and supported by nibung palm poles. Positioned strategically in coastal water, Kelam are used primarily to catch fish and squid, especially during at night time. Unlike modern industrial fishing method that often damage coral reef and the seabed, Kelam fishing is stationary and environmentally friendly. Fishermen depend on natural fish behavior by using light to attract marine species during dark moon phase. This method demonstrates a deep understanding of lunar cycles, tidal movement, and marine ecosystem. As a result, fishing activity do not excessively disturb the surrounding environment. From an academic perspective, Kelam can be classified as a low-impact fishing technology. Its continued use along the Trikora coast shows that how traditional practice contribute to the long-term sustainability of marine resources. Beyond its functional role, Kelam also serves as a symbol of identity for local fishermen, representing resilience, skill, and respect for nature. Next topic about spiritual value in life of Trikora fishermen. Spiritual belief play an essential role in shaping the worldview of fishermen on the Trikora coast. The sea is often perceived not only as a source of livelihood, but also as a living entity that deserves some respect. This belief is reflected in various rituals and practice such as sedekah laut or sea offering and collective prayer before going to sea. These rituals are usually performed to express gratitude and to ask for safety during fishing activities. Although they may appear symbolic, they hold deeper social and ecological meanings. Through such tradition, fishermen reinforce communal value and acknowledge their dependence on the sea. The spiritual connection encourages moderation and discourage exploitative behavior toward the marine resources. Sociologically, these rituals function as a form of cultural regulation. They create a shared moral framework that limits greed and promotes responsibility. By treating the sea as something scared, rather than merely a commodity, fishermen on the Trikora coast develop an ethical relationship with their environment. Next, traditional ecological knowledge and navigation skill. So, the fishermen of the Trikora coast possess extensive traditional ecological knowledge, or TAK, passed down orally from one generation to the next generation. This knowledge includes reading wind direction, observing star position, understanding seasonal patterns, and recognizing subtle change in sea color and surface movement. Before the widespread use of modern navigation tools, fishermen rely on natural indicators such as north wind or musim utara and ocean current to determine safe route and productive fishing area. They were also skilled at identifying hidden coral reefs and shallow water by observing wave pattern and water reflection. Although modern technology such as GPS, motorized boat is now available, many fishermen still combine traditional knowledge with modern tools. This hybrid approach allows them to adapt while maintaining cultural continuity. Scholars argue that tech provides valuable micro-level environmental data that modern scientific tools may overlook, such as localized temperature change or shift in fish behavior. Next topic about challenges of modernization and environment change. Despite their rich knowledge and sustainable practice, fishermen on the Trikora coast face increasing challenges due to modernization and climate change. Rising sea level, unpredictable weather patterns, and declining fish population have begun to disrupt traditional fish calendar. Climate change has made seasonal patterns less reliable, forcing fishermen to adjust their routines and take greater risks at sea. Additionally, tourism development along the Trikora coast has altered coastal ecosystem and increased competition for marine resources. However, these challenges have also sparked awareness about the importance of preserving traditional practice. Many researchers and policymakers now recognize that combining local wisdom with modern marine science is essential for long-term coastal resilience. Fishermen on the Trikora coast are not passive victims of change. They are active knowledge holders who contribute to sustainable solutions. And then, at the end, for the conclusion, the life of fishermen on Trikora coast demonstrate that traditional coastal communities possess sophisticated system of environment management. Through the use of kelong, spiritual rituals, and traditional ecological knowledge, these fishermen have maintained a balanced relationship with the sea for generations. Preserving the lifestyle and knowledge of Trikora fishermen is not merely an act of cultural preservation, but a strategy to respond to global environment challenges. Their practice offers valuable insight into sustainable fishing, ethical resource management, and human-nature harmony. In an era of ecological crisis, the fishermen of the Trikora coast remind us that the future of the ocean may depend not only on advanced technology, but also on respecting and learning from the wisdom of those who have lived with the sea for centuries. That's all from me, on Blogspot, Kehidupan, para Nelayan di Pesisir Trikora. Thank you.